So this will be our big finisher. We'll go Torres on Artud. We'll play him. Then we'll play another one of these. Play this. We'll give you a poison. Destroy you. Play this. Make another one of these. And we'll just shoot with this. And I'm pretty sure you can't get 45 points. Today we're going to be playing an Feainn Imposter deck, because Imposter to get the little change, whereas whenever you play an Aristocrat on your side of the battlefield, if there are 4 or more statuses on the opponent's side, you boost it by 1. So this will give your Aristocrats an extra point every now and then, which is not bad, and we just wanted to try this out. And then we also are playing the new Feainn, probably see it from the deck title here. So it has Resilience. Order to look at the top 2 cards from your deck, choose one to move it to the bottom. If it was an agent, give an enemy spying. If it's an Aristocrat, give an enemy bleeding. Then when you play an Aristocrat, refresh the order. And it comes out of the deck when you play a gold Aristocrat, which is nice. So we're not playing the Yonka Wait here. Instead, we're going to be going with the Feainn, seeing how well it does stacking our deck. And then we have the 2 Blight Makers for some consistency. I'm curious to see how well that does. As far as the rest of the deck here, we're playing Masquerade Ball with some Aristocrats. We're also trying out Torres here. So he has to give spawning 3 units with precision of 10 or less to the opponent's deck. So you can play for 22 if you do this on 3-4 precision cards, which sometimes you do. And then you boost himself by 1 for each below the limit. So that's how you get to 22. Or you can take 3 of the 10 provision cards, and you can banish 3 of your bronzes. So there's a couple options with him, which is really fun. And then if you do get him to evolve, you can use the effect here, turn ally unit to your hand, give it doomed, and then play a card. That you'd want to combo with your Artud here. So we'll see how that works out. You could also put in another card if you don't think just having Artud is good enough for Torres here. There are plenty of very strong deploy effects you could use in the deck. But for now, we're just going to be doing this. And that's the top end of the deck. It's very expensive, so we have a lot of bronzes in here. With the Feainn we mentioned here, this is really good for giving out bleedings, which trigger your statuses on things like Thirsty Dames. Set up Felipe. And the Spying Slice for setting up Coup. It just does a lot of things. And it also, if you keep using it, you'll eventually be able to stack good cards to the top of your deck, which is also pretty handy. So we're trying it out. I think it'll be pretty good. And they're running Coup, so we have a bit of spying synergy here. And, you know, Coup's a fun card to use. We got Invocation, Felipe. We are running Ferris, figuring out those 3 spines. Since we have Seditious Aristocrats and Thirsty Dames, this is a potentially a very large boost when on deploy. Even if you just have 2 of those out, this plays for 13, which is pretty big. Of course, the opponents can try and remove those, but that is what it is. One other card you could fit in here if you want to is the Immortal Helm's Cupbearer. You could drop something like your Coup if you want to run the Cupbearer instead, then boost something by a few provisions. Certainly decent options to do that with. You can always play Dead Man's Tongue, stuff like that. Or even the Roderick for a bit more consistency. There's a lot of options there if you want to pick something. You always just go with the good old Guillaume main stuff too. Ivar, but we're not going to do that in this deck. So we don't really boost the opponent's units. With the Blight Makers and the Mage Assassins for a bit of consistency, they're good tempo. The 2 Mage Torturers, we're also running 2 Turncouts. Because I wanted to try out having some more agents, and these are agents. I want to try having out some of them to use with the Feainn. You might be able to cut, you probably want to cut a couple of these, probably Turncouts. Servant might be just be better, have a second Servant, and then a bronze 4, maybe like a Squirrel or a Peller or something, might be pretty good. And another card I'll mention that in a second, but first let's go through these. Yeah, so with the Thirsty Dame and Aristocrats, I mentioned these are your engine cards. And then you got the Mage Assassins, the 2 Fangs, the Empire for more poisons. I mentioned the Cupbearer here is a pretty good addition because it gives you that extra poison in case one gets purified and you have the 2 Fangs. And then you have the Turncoats to give out Spying, which is good for your Feainn, or not Feainn, the Coup, and the Artud. And then the Hunters for locks. Now, one card I was about to mention you could run here that is a decent addition, other than the Purify from Cupbearer. And the Servant here is a really good one. You can run some of the Spying synergistic cards. Now, I wasn't super convinced by these. Now, you could do some of them. You have Mangano and Imperial Brigade, which I didn't even realize got changed because I forgot about that. They damage a bunch of Spying units. The thing with that is we're poisoning and such, so I'm not sure just damaging with these it'll work, and it's just a lot of control, so engines tend to die. The nice thing with the aristocrats, the seditious aristocrat in particular, is it can get its deploy boosted. Like if they're spying out, it already gets boosted, so you have to count on it being out for it to get points, whereas for these you do. And one other option here I want to mention real quick is the defender. So if you're going to cut coup and something else to fit in the cupbearer, or like coup and something else, yeah, coup and something else, you can run defender. It's really good for Felipe. If Felipe lives through a round, that round's pretty much won most of the time because he's very strong. Yeah, he's just really good. You can also play Letho Kingslayer, I've seen, to make a second one behind the defender. That's pretty much an automatic win for the round, unless it's a no unit deck or a very, very heavy control deck. So that's an option, just keep in mind. Didn't feel like going it for this time, but it's an option. And you can also, of course, run Vilgefortz instead of the Invocation if you want to. But that's the deck. Let's go see how it does. It should be pretty fun to try out these new cards. So we have an Imposter Mirror Match. Out of all the Skellige decks on ladder, we run into this. Probably good, because the Skellige decks are really annoying to deal with. We don't really have any way to stop them from killing all of our engines. This has to be, it means we have to be extremely careful, though, about what we put spying on for Artud. Very careful about that. Probably do want to lock. I'd really rather go second in this matchup. Start with one of these.
Fine vintage it would have made. Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Don't ask a lady her age, it's unbecoming.
I need some kind of engine for this round. She seems like a good choice. Maybe Seditious Aristocrats as well.
I shall not repeat Amir's mistakes.
Question, do we want a Torres or not? He's going to stack his deck. Means we need to win this round 1. I think that's a pretty good target for Mage Torturer here. The thing is, if we do that, we don't have another way to give spying. But I think this is a really good choice, because we can coup this and stack our own deck. I think it's worth it to do that. Pretty sure we still do it.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
We pull that out for next round. Now we're in control this round, so we want to bleed him. We can also just keep our bronzes, so we draw into these two later. Although really we probably want those now. These extra poisons are good. We really want the Felipe. The thing is, we only have these two. I guess Felipe is an aristocrat, so we can get rid of one of these. We'd rather have the lock. Let's do this. Although Fergus is quite good as well. I think we just commit the ball here.
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
The key here is whoever gets to seize... We're just going to be seizing Felipes from each other, which is going to be kind of funny. Oh, it's a Tibor deck. Interesting. It's a Tibor deck. Makes sense, I guess. Now, if it's no unit Tibor, I'm going to be pretty annoyed, but I think it won't be. I think he'll have units here. And since he played Tibor, we're essentially on even, as far as bleeding is concerned. We do want to lock that pikeman for sure. Question is, do we Feainn lock it with Felipe? The thing with that is he's going to seize it. Yeah, bleeding and spying. I think we'll go with this and we'll kill it. Yeah, we'll just kill it. He's gonna seize the Felipe. Then we can seize Felipe back. Well, not seize back, like seize from his copy. He's gonna take it. Oh, he didn't go for the seize. Interesting. Interesting. Can't do this. Let's just play Artud and get another yawn. It's a good point, Slam. We don't have a target for this, but we do have 2 more poisons. So we had 1 extra anyway. There's a Vincent. We do have coup on Vincent available, so it's good to keep that option. Thing is, I don't think we can hit anything with it, so for now, we'll just play this. I don't want to give it 4 bleeding, because I want to stay on the board in case we do end up coupping it. So there's the defender. So we can't coup it anymore. I think we will invocation that though. As long as he has Vincent, we can kill any unit because we can put out the bleeding from Feainn, then coup Vincent and destroy the thing with the bleeding. Okay, now we can't. So that's a bit annoying. Now we'll poison the Vincent. We got him to play his ball, that's nice. Do we want to keep playing stuff here? These 2 cards are quite good. Oh, which one do we put in the bottom? Put that on the bottom. Do we want to play anything else? Not really. It's worth noting we can use this to play a poison. So there's Amir. Good, we got rid of that. So double trigger the scenario for double poison. Do we want to keep playing? I really wanted to use that on Artud, but he's dead. I think... Do we want to play... Did either of us help us later? Or do either of these help us later? I don't think so. I think we'll keep this. Tibor certainly got him a lot of value. You do have last say, though. This goes well with this. We don't put that many statuses out here. So unless we have this, it should be hard for him to hit something with Imposter, because he's already invocationed. Then again, I don't really want to boost this with his own ability, because we lose value then. So we could redo the deploy with this on this to play another battle preparation. Play this one. It's not great. And we'll use this in battle prep it probably. The issue with that is if he has coup, we can coup it. Here's the point I think is spying though, so I don't think he has coup. Unless he's saving coup for exactly Imposter. Yeah, I don't think he's playing coup, so I think we do this. And make his Imposter bad. If he has coup, we're in a lot of trouble. I think we give spying with this, and then we can coup this. It seems really good.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you. Excellent. I hoped for a chase.
Okay, this is really good for us. We can do a fantastic Taurus here. So we drop him, return this, and then we will play this.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit.
I think we'll leave it weak.
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
There's the second one. But we should be okay here. So we'll make a base copy of you.
A superb specimen, truly.
And I guess we coup this. Oh, we're not gonna have enough. Unfortunate.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might.
We're not gonna have enough. Just gonna be a draw. Going up against Enslave. See if it's Enslave 6 or not. It's 6. Yeah, okay. So we have to watch out for the coup Hefty Helga. That's our biggest problem we could have. It's a good start with these. Don't want Artfen in our deck. This always reminds me. It always makes me think it's Artfen, but it isn't. Got one poison, one lock. I don't think we need a lock against this. Well, actually, it might be useful. Really did not want to draw that. So we cannot lock that or anything. Well, pretty standard play here, just to do this.
Will come from here.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Compost.
Just one fire scorpion's not bad. And if we place another more than one, we can always lock it or something. This would mean no unit enslave. I mean, it's already running 12 tactics, so it's pretty much no unit at this point anyway.
Is she a fine vintage it would have made?
This is our only really good tempo type card. Okay, yeah, so he's playing the ones that make units. Hopefully it's not another fire scorpion or something good. That's bad for him, right? Because we have several more units on the board. I guess he's never gonna trigger the grace. So I guess it doesn't matter.
I need
Guess
not
we'll
spill blood to make you suffer
we'll just play a thirsty name. With no fire scorpion charges, he can't amnesty steal it. I'm not really sure what the point of that was. That seemed really bad for him. That's a +4 for us overall. Now he's something really tall, which we can poison. Thing is, we only have one poison. Let's hit it with this, I guess. Doesn't look like he's playing any more units. They're probably getting Ivard, though. Which is very irritating.
Onward, sons of
There's Jan. I think we poison him. I think we poison. Let's poison you. Then we'll copy it with this. Copying gives us +3 as long as all of our engines live. Then it gets +2.
I deserve better.
Can play as Ardle. That's fine.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
And we'll just gather this round with a nice, easy servant. So what's the base on this? 2. I don't think we have any tactics. We got 1. We'd return to 3, so Ardle's not really worth it.
You need but summon. I am at your devoted service.
We need to force out the Stefan Skeleton combo. That's not really the cards we want to be drawing here. I don't think we need 2 locks. I guess they're better than this, because this is going to die. I think we definitely want to get our Ardfen out here.
Oh dear.
This is just going to not do anything, but we want to get our Ardfen out so we can start looking at the cards on our deck, which means we have to play Fergus. We want to at least have him have a couple units when we Fergus. He probably just plays like a Fire Scorpion, maybe Hefty Helga, we'll see.
And if I insert a needle here,
It's not bad.
then
I mean, these don't really do anything. We'll just play this guy. He's not going to do anything, but at least got our Ardfen out. We need to start looking at our deck. And this way, if he plays units, we can put more bleedings out by having these guys in our hand. The sooner we get this out too. So we really want this out as soon as possible. There's the Hefty Helga. We do not want him using that, so we're going to lock it. Let's play this. Oh, okay, these are both really good. It's unfortunate to put one on the bottom.
Few poachers dare venture into the Von Morloven's wood.
Felipe's just so good that we really want to keep him on top. We want to look for Ball now. I'll put Ball on top. The problem is at this point our deck has what, one, this is on the bottom, two cards you really want to see on top, right? One of these two, and then Felipe. Then all the bronzes should be triggering stuff, right? These are agents and these are aristocrats, so they'll all trigger stuff for Art Fan.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Fire Scorpion, I think we lock that too. It doesn't look like he can purify. This on the bottom. Giving spying. This is a good spying target.
The hounds have got their scent.
We find out the 4 statuses, we get extra point there. It's nice. It's not the greatest coup I've ever seen.
A superb specimen, truly.
We wanted to force out the Stefan Skellen as well. We've got the Hefty Helga, which you can't combo it, but getting rid of Stefan also would be really good. Just go for the C's. We only have the 1 poison. But remember, he Yonkel waited, so anything we play is probably good.
Feeling a bit peckish.
I don't think we want to play either of these cards. We still want to stack our deck. We've put 3 things on the bottom. Wait, so we have this on top. This is on top. One of these, and this is on the bottom. So we want to stack 1 more. So we can guarantee to get Amir and... Or not Amir, Torres and Ball. So we also need 2 aristocrats. Fantastic. We can take him. I'll take it. We can't actually take him because he's doomed, but we'll remove him. Now your deck has a bunch of garbage in it, hopefully. We're not going to be able to use the Art Fen again, but... see what he wants to play here. Vilga Fort, so that's Felipe, right? Could play Artud. Then we miss out on our Torres combo. Then we don't have our Torres combo. I think it's safest if we just pass here. He's still Stefan Skellen, but he doesn't have much to combo it with. We should get Ball and Torres here, because he took this one off the top. So we should see the 5 that we didn't stack to the bottom, so we guarantee to see both. Yeah. And we got 2 aristocrats. He does not have a heat wave in his deck. We know that, so this ball is going to do work, hopefully. And Torres on the Artud. I really think it would be better for the deck if we had more combos with Torres. Really just want to try him out because he's new. Him getting rid of Felipe was actually a big problem because that really would have helped this round. But I don't think he has that much he can do in this round, though. I mean, this could be good for him, right? He's gonna get a Dame or something.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
Should we play a ball?
A taste of Nordling, is it?
Let's see what we want to Imposter. He has 1 status for us. So we have spying on Vigo, Helga, this. I think that's it. Or maybe a Dame. This is a good one. And he's an aristocrat, so that one's not bad either. There's Siri. He's gonna boo hurt her. Or he's gonna lock her, we'll see. He'll tell us quite a bit. So yeah, he's gonna boo hurt her. A bronze tactic from our graveyard. We don't have one. I was just thinking if we could Torres her to our hand to deny him getting her back. I mean, we could, but it wouldn't be amazing. We also have no good targets. I think this is an art. I think this is an Arta turn.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Let's see here. Let's put out this.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done.
Just make some assimilate stuff. Actually, Siri's not going to go to 8. It's 8, right? Yeah, she's not going to go to 8. She has double boo hurt. Let's go to 7. We're going to get so many assimilate points here. It's going to be insane. There's the Artud. On turncoat. He's played as Torres. So what we do is we play Torres. We play on this. We play Artud. We play Artud. We play another Artorias Vigo. We play a poison on his Artud. We play Vigo. Vigo creates another poison. And that poison kills his Artud. And then for just for extra, we throw this out here for a spying. Or a bleeding, and that's a lot of points.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
Well, to finish this game, we just Imposter. It's just a lock and then a base copy. I'll just do this.
You waste my time.
To make you suffer like
Play this.
Feeling a bit peckish.
That should be it. Don't even bother with this. Because there's no way he's got 45. Ah, yes. Forfeit. GG. Up against Enslave again.
Shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Actually, this might be the first Enslave. I wasn't recording the other one. This is the first Enslave guy. So we're playing Enslave. Alright, interesting. Enslave 6. Slave 6. We do have Ball. We want these spying, so we have Coup. We want to bleed him this round. With 2 aristocrats, seditious aristocrats, Fergus is insane, but we don't have him, so I'll put one back. Now we draw him. Of course, we said it like that. So Fire Scorpion with that. Cannot say I'm surprised. Let's go with a Blightmaker.
I bring death, quite literally.
We don't have a lot. We have only, well, we have a lock. We have 1 lock. Let's play this. Doesn't really do anything, but I'd rather play it than most of these. It'd be nice if we could do this and Coup on Jan Kelway, because he definitely has that in his hand. So I think we want to hold those. Oh, is this Enslave 5? Wait. It's non-devotion tactics. What's the neutral unit in this deck? It's like a Peller or a Squirrel or something? I must be missing something. I don't really know what the neutral unit is. It's weird. Just play this.
The Emperor is dead. Long live
At least goes
the
to a 5. What neutral unit is he running? Could be Bribery and Rune Mage. That would make the most sense, right? Okay, I'm curious if this copies or not. I don't actually know the answer to this. It does still give +2. That's good to know. That's for science. Even if the veil blocks it, you still get the +2. I guess it'll be the number you copied from this. They don't have to hit the target. Okay. Science has been done. Really want to play as, really want him to play as Jan, so we can do this and this. It's really good round 2 push. Guess we don't have to. We have a really good hand anyway. It would be nice though. We're not going to need this lock, so we'll just play this for the 2 bleeding. Get that +1 point there. Real nice. These, I've tested out Imposter a bit, and these +1s, they just, sometimes they just appear, because you always forget about it, because you usually don't have 4 statuses. I should play like a Tibor deck or something. Okay, there we go. We're going to put the spying on you.
Suffering a noble's friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Then we'll hit it with a Coup. This is really what we want to do this round. It's going to be a big play.
I shall not repeat Emil's mistakes.
Get our defend. Real nice. Real nice. Use that art defend next round. Okay, Vilgefortz will pull out our yeah. That's really annoying. Oh well. At least we can banish 3 cards. Get rid of this. Get rid of... No, we're not going to need this. Actually, we probably do want that for Helga. It's probably the worst one. And I guess we'll get rid of... I want the Torture to put out poisons. One of these.
Give me my son.
We're spying on Vilgefortz now, which is really good for Artid. It's really good. We might take a draw here on round 1. I think if he offers it, we'll take it, because we draw into Felipe, Coup, and Invocation. This can make yeah, we're gonna take it. Excuse me. So yeah, so he can make an aristocrat. And you're an aristocrat. We did lose our Taurus to Vilgefortz, which is very annoying. But this hand looks pretty good. The only thing is we don't have a way to put out spying for Coup. Tell me return Coup or not. I think the safe place to return Coup. That's the safe play. You can't have an answer to this.
Wars are won with discipline, my lords.
So I think we safely... how do we get... I really want the 4 status +1 boost for our Felipe. I think we just Invocation this. Then we save our double poison for his Hefty Helga. Yes, we double poison that. We'll go Ard Fen. Ooh, these are neither of these do anything actually. This one on the bottom. So we need another status. We can't make a copy of this. I guess we go Vilgefortz Artid's the answer then.
Gotcha, puppy.
Can't trigger ball now. I think just getting rid of this is too important. We can't not get rid of it. Because we can do double poison with this anyway. We'd have an extra poison from the ball. He probably still has a Letho Kingslayer. If he has a Damien, we can kill it. Really wanted to see anything that gave us status. Those are the only 2 cards in the deck that do not allow us to have a status. This didn't make anything, right? Yeah, so that's good. We safely just play Blight Maker. He's gonna... If he Taurus says he doesn't have anything to do with it, so... Let's go with this. I can't believe out of our entire deck... So we need to see with Ard Fen, we needed to see an agent, which is this, and this, or a aristocrat, which is this and this. So these are the only two cards on top of our deck that do not allow us to kill his guy with the Felipe. I think we lose to Torres. He's gonna Torres defend Skellen. So I think we have to kill the Stefan. But I don't think it'll be enough. We have to poison this, but then yeah, we lose.
What do you need me to do?
Because we don't have a vampire.
Feeling a bit peckish.
And we lost this game off of that. There's no... How do we not have one of those on top of our deck? That's so annoying. Enslave.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
Enslave 6. I wonder if this is the last guy we just played. Again, that'd be really weird. If there's more than one of the same matchup, I might cut it out, actually. Just have one Enslave game. We'll see. If it's a good game, we'll keep it in. Let's see. We've got some stuff here. Put this back. This back. Just start with a dame, see if she lives.
They truly spoil us.
She probably doesn't. But it's really good if she does live, so I think it's worth trying for it. Yeah, she's not going to. Let's play a Blightmaker then.
Hunger, crush them with thirst.
Good old Fire Scorpion. We're going to take care of that. And by take care of, I mean we're going to lock it.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
Can lock that one too. So what we'll do is we'll play Servant. Move this over to here. I really think second Servant should probably be it. 2 Servants over the 2 Turncoats. Let's get that guy spying too. Of course, he gets another Fire Scorpion. We can't kill it either, which is annoying.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
We set up into coup range, though. We do have a pretty decent point lead.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
Do we really want to coup it, though? I mean, coup's the best card to play out of our hand here. I think we just coup the. Jan, though.
I forgive you. This time.
Set this up, getting that out of our deck. And if he doesn't pass, we can stack our deck with it. He's gonna seize. Gonna bribery. He's going for it here. That doesn't help him much.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
We Fergus. Oh, that's right. We Yonkel waited. That was stupid of us. Whatever. This would be pretty funny. Just don't do that, guys. Don't do what we just did and put your Torres in the bottom of your deck. He's trying really hard for this round. He must really want that Stefan Skellen combo.
Legacy. Immortalized.
Do we have a way to deal with this? I mean, he could leader his Torres. We can also just lock it with this. That seems like a good choice. Oh, somehow we don't have a vampire. Fantastic. Okay, we got the Stefan Skellen. That's good. Got it. That's very important. What else is in his deck that he's so concerned about? He's gonna get this one. It's really too bad we couldn't put spying on the Torres for the Artud. This puts lock. Shame. Okay, we need aristocrats. We don't have a way to put out spying, so we'll put this back. Still need aristocrats. Feels bad putting this back. I think we should. Okay, so we've got stuff we can do here then. We'll do this. Put this on the bottom. Make sure we don't draw it. We'll do this, and we'll put our Torres back on top. We are going to be down 2 cards. He has no Stefan Skellen. He has Damien, then Last Say again. That was what he's probably going to go for. This looks pretty good. We don't want to draw the Mage Assassin, but we put it on the bottom of the deck. We did put it on the bottom. Let's put this back then.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
We can't remove our scenario. He still has Hefty Helga, though.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might!
I would like to spying that, but then he gets the Hefty Helga behind it. I think we do spying it. I think we have time. We can lock with our leader. Then we can double trigger scenario if we need to. He's gonna play the Kingslayer here, right? Is a Kingslayer deck?
Two bad sides. Tis better to be on the winning side.
It's not a Kingslayer deck. That is interesting. It's pretty safe we just poison the Hefty Helga, honestly.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Okay, he's gonna go for a coup on us.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like
That's
no
fine, I think. I think we play this. And then we protect with this so he can't coup us. That's a second tactic. Then we go Taurus on Artud, make another one, trigger ball, kill his guy. Should be really good. So if we're double poison, that makes sense. So this will be our big finisher. We'll go Torres on Artud. We'll play him. Then we'll play another one of these. Play this. We'll give you a poison. Destroy you. Play this. Make another one of these. And we'll just shoot with this. And I'm pretty sure you can't get 45 points. So there's the Vilgeforts. So why is nothing destroyed? What just happened? Oh, we invocated his guy. That's right. Still win this. GG. It's actually looking pretty good so far. So that's the deck. What do I think? I think Torres doesn't fit fantastic in here. I don't think he fits very well. He goes really well with Artud, but I think he's better in like a pure Assimilate type deck. Although we have a lot of Assimilate synergies where I've got Torturers and such. So, I mean, it was fun to try out all the new cards in one deck. Ardfen, I think, goes really well with Ball. So that's nice. I think Coup, we tried playing Coup Artud stuff in here with Torres. Just because I wanted to try them out and I wanted like a little bit of a spying package there. And because it synergizes with the Arnfen and the Aristocrats. So it's not terrible. I just think they'd be better separate in like their own decks. So I think we'll make a couple changes there. And also one thing we definitely want to do is we want to take a Turncoat for a second Servant. I was making the deck, I had one 4 provision slot left because I was putting the spying stuff in, so I had 2 Turncoats. I put in 1 Servant. I think we should have just swapped them around. I thought about it, I was like, now we should try out more spying, but I think this is better. The only thing here is, we'd really like to try out, yeah, what we're going to do to the deck is we're going to make one probably without Coup for sure. I don't think Coup's interesting, but it's a good card, but I don't think it worked too well for us. So, yeah, I think we'll make a couple changes there. Overall, I do like the deck. I think I mentioned a lot of options for it in the beginning of the video, so I won't go into in-depth here. But yeah, there's options for it. Like I mentioned, you can always go Defender and then double Felipe with the Letho Kingslayer. That's an option. You can do other stuff like that. You can go more of a Assimilate-based approach if you want with the Artorias Vigo. But there's a lot of choices here, and I think most of them are pretty decent. But yeah, the only issue with the deck is that it has a very, very high top end here, and you don't have too much consistency. The Ardfen helps with that quite a bit, but Ardfen, if you have 2 golds on top of your deck, you put one on the bottom, that feels really bad. So I don't know about that. I think you might want to... Yeah, that's an issue the deck has. Like, Ardfen has an issue with that. But other than that, it's really good. I'm not sure how you'd play around that. You'd have to, like, Yonkel wait, and then know your deck's at bronzes on top, but then... And that feels bad because the Ardfen isn't stacking your deck. I don't know. It's interesting. It just feels really bad whenever you see, like, 2 golds to put them on the bottom. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. I think we'll try and make a couple more with the new cards, and we'll see you in the next one. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.